The Detroit Lions, one of the most disappointing franchises in American sports history. I mean, they literally had a star quarterback and one of the greatest receivers to ever catch a ball on the same team and never won a single playoff game. However, that is in the past. Obviously, Detroit is in a rebuild mode. I mean, when are they not in a rebuild mode? But seriously, they are definitely looking promising. They just drafted Aiden Hutchinson and Jamison Williams, who are two young beasts. They have a good young receiving core with DJ Shark, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and obviously now Jamison Williams. They also got a freak running back who can both run and catch out of the backfield in DeAndre Swift. They do need to find that quarterback and definitely need a lot more work done. However, they do have some pieces that they can use and build with. With that being said, let's go game by game. Week 1 versus the Eagles in Philadelphia. The Eagles were a playoff team last year, and on paper, it looks like they have improved, so they will be hunting for this win here to get back where they left off. Philly also beat the Lions 44-6 last year, so Week 2 versus the Commanders away. Now, even though you'd expect me to give this win to Washington, I'm actually going to give this win to Detroit. I don't think it's going to go all smooth for Carson Wentz in Washington, and he does indeed have an 0-2 record against the Lions. They actually scored the same amount of points as the Lions last year as well. So the Lions are capable of getting this win here. Week 3 versus the Vikings, the home opener for Detroit. Now, even though Detroit did beat them last year, I don't think they'll get this first win here. I have the Vikings taking the step this year, and I mean, if Justin Jefferson goes another season without playoff football, as a fan, I am going to be mad. So, Vikings win here, Lions loss. Week 4 at home again. This time it's against Seattle. Now, Seattle absolutely blew out Detroit last year, 51-29. And even though that was with Russell Wilson, who is obviously gone, they couldn't stop the rush as Rashad Penny had 170 rushing yards, and they were absolutely getting torched by DK Metcalf, who had 3 touchdowns. So their defense is still going to have to deal with that. Week 5 versus the Patriots. The Patriots will win this game. I don't really know what else to say other than they will just have a better game plan on game day and will execute it better. Week 6 is the bye week, which means at the bye, I have you guys sitting at 1-5. Week 7, they play the Cowboys. The Cowboys will be scoring at least 30 points on this Lions defense. Week 8 versus the Dolphins. Tua isn't great. However, he has the weapons to torch this Lions defense. Week 9 versus the Packers. Week 10 versus the Bears. I have you guys splitting this year, so this is another loss. Week 11 versus the Giants. Now, the Giants do also suck. They had the second worst offense last year, ranking 31st in points scored and 31st in total yards. The Lions have young firepower that can win this game. They've beaten teams like the Vikings last year, the Cardinals. They even almost beat the Ravens, so I can definitely see the Lions getting a win here. Week 12 versus the Bills. Week 13 versus the Vikings, and I'm sorry, Lions fans, but you're getting swept by Minnesota this year. I made a mistake. That was supposed to be Week 14, the Vikings game. This game, Week 13, is the Jags, and I think the Lions are going to come on top of this one. Week 15 versus the Jets. Both defenses do suck. I mean, they were literally both ranked 31st and 32nd, so this game could go either way. They both have young firepower on the offensive side. One side has Breece Hall, and the other side has DeAndre Swift. One side has Jamison Williams and Amon-Ra St. Brown, and the other side has Elijah Moore and Garrett Wilson. So the matchups are all even. With that being said, I'm going to give this win based off of coaching and location. The game is in New York, and Robert Saleh is an underrated coach in my opinion. And I'm also a Niners fan, so I do love him. I'm going to give this a loss for Detroit. Week 16 versus the Panthers. Now, assuming the Panthers are healthy with CMC and DJ Moore, they should explode through this Lions defense. Week 17, they play the Bears. Again, I have you guys splitting this year, so this is a Lions win. Week 18, just like how the Lions beat the Packers in the final week of the season where the Packers weren't playing their best team, I have the same exact thing happening this year, so Lions win. So that means officially I have the Lions going 5-12. I could definitely see them winning 6 games. I could definitely see them winning 4 games. I think their ceiling is 7 games, but I honestly think they're going to get a solid 5 wins. Guys, last year, I'm telling you, They're the best 3-13 team I've ever watched. All right, they're getting 5 wins this year. Stay tuned for next video. Thanks for watching. Take care.